That's the sound of domination. That was a weird display of my teeth. BRB. Hey everybody, it's Alex. Welcome to Health by Napoli, where we only cook healthy food that doesn't suck. What I'm working with today is mushrooms, zucchini, frozen spinach, fresh basil, eggplants, ricotta, spaghetti sauce, and probably some other things that I forgot. So naturally, we're gonna be making a very special lasagna.
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 Step 1. You're gonna need to make a tomato sauce. It's onions, carrots, celery, garlic, basil, thyme, oregano, ground turkey, 2 cans of tomatoes, and some love, a little bit of love. So I made all this yesterday. It's a really good idea to let your tomato sauce rest for a day because, I don't know, the flavors develop or something. I saw a famous Italian chef once who said that he would never serve a same day tomato sauce, always next day. I'm just gonna put it into a pot to get it hot. Put it in a pot to get it hot. And they don't even pay me to rap. The next thing that we need to do is to get some of the liquid out of our spinach, but now I'm just gonna put it in my sieve and let it hang out in the sink for a little while. There's so many steps for lasagna.
Lasagna.
Like, never ending. Now I wanna get my mushrooms ready. Technically you could just put these in raw into your lasagna, but I feel like they need a little bit more flavor. Frying pan, onto the heat. Ghee. Like a pretty decent amount. The mushrooms soak up all of the oil, so you need to do a little bit more than you probably think you do. Get melty! Get melty! Rick and Morty? No? No? Anyone? No? Bueller? Now comes actually the most time-consuming part of this whole process. So obviously you know that traditional lasagnas have noodles. This one is noodle-free, making it kind of paleo if we skip the cheese. For the eggplant, I'm just gonna peel a little bit of the skin. So I'm gonna kind of do like a peel and then leave a section, and then a peel and then leave a section. The skin of the eggplant is kind of tough to bite into. Maybe it's just because my teeth don't touch. Like literally. Then it's kind of chewy and it might not fall apart right. But so when you take out one of these layers, it's so much easier to cut into and bite into. My favorite kitchen apparatus / most terrifying, the mandolin. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's do this. Taking it down to a quarter. That feels like it might stay together a little bit better. All right, now just mandolin all your vegetables and do your best to keep all of your fingers in one piece. We got noodles! Zucchini, done! Let's just use a knife. That'll be safer. Okay, so our ghee is melty, so I'm gonna add the mushroom. And then just slice up the eggplant. Just as thin as those, if you can. So I spent a little bit of time today researching eggplant because there's this whole idea that you have to salt an eggplant before you can cook it or else it'll be very bitter. Basically, the general consensus is no, you don't have to do that. Save yourself the hour and don't salt your eggplant. I just saved you so much time. Eggplant done. Now let's get our ricotta mixture all ready. Technically, if you don't want to add cheese, you don't have to if you don't want to, but I'm going to. If you are going to add cheese, make sure it's organic and make sure it's whole fat. Authentic Italian flavor. Pasture-raised cows. We never use hormones, tossed pasta sauce, antibiotics, it's nature made. Okay, so take your spinach, which you've squeezed out very well because you don't want it to be wet inside of the lasagna. That's just bad. To this, we're gonna add some fresh basil. So just coarsely chop this. I got some dried oregano. I'm gonna add that. Just make sure you don't get any of this wooden stems in there. Pepper. Then just mix this all around. Oh yeah. Get squidgy. Get squidgy. Okay, so now our ricotta is this amazing spinach ricotta, which is so good. We're getting close. So I'm making 3 lasagnas, 1 regular size and 2 minis. You got your stations ready, you got your bowls happening, everything's ready to go. It's just time to put it together. All right, so first up, we take a spoonful of the sauce and we put it on the bottom of the tray. This helps it get nice and juicy on the bottom, and it also helps things not stick to the pan. So we're just gonna spread it all around. It's not a thick layer, it's really just like a to coat it layer. Okay, next up, go for the nudes. We got our zucchinis. You could alternate to make them kind of stick in better, so they're right side by side along each other with their friends. They don't all have to go the same direction. You could kind of mix it up too. I don't really think the way you layer it matters, so I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna spoon out some of my ricotta sauce. Now this time I'm gonna be a bit more deliberate with the sauce and really try to like fill her up. Like the never-ending story, which ended, by the way. Eggplant. This I'm gonna get real up close to each other. Look how beautiful that is. So my friend just had a baby. I went to meet it tonight. It was so cute. But so bringing something like a lasagna to the new mom's house is probably the best thing you can do. One less meal they have to cook, and it's homemade and it's healthy. Mushrooms. Who doesn't love a good shroom? Mushrooms are gonna be sparse over here. Lasagna's just gonna get messy. There's no 2 ways about it. You just gotta get your hands in it, and you gotta just like go for it. Because that's what lasagna was made from. Cheese. Seriously though, the layering doesn't really matter. However you feel like it makes sense, do it that way. Every last bit of cheese. Let's get some more sauce happening. Then we'll finish up the eggplants. It's like the super eggplant layer. Okay, now we do the zucchini. Top it off with your sauce. Now this top layer really doesn't have to be perfect. I've only got a little bit of sauce left. So I just want to spread it across all of the noodles so that it gets a little bit of flavor. This is so good, I just want to eat it. I'm just gonna like, we have 3 zucchini, eggplant, mushroom, ricotta, lasagnas. Ready to go into the oven. I'm gonna leave these uncovered for 45 minutes, and then I'm gonna cheese them, and then I'm gonna cook them a little bit more. So throw all this into a preheated 350-degree oven for at least 45 minutes. See you in a bit. We have 3 super duper hot lasagnas, all ready to be cheesed. Love a good cheesing. So this is literally all of the cheese I have in my house. It's Parmesan. Generally, I think the top of lasagnas is mozzarella. Who wants to be typical when you can be extraordinary? So I'm just gonna take my cheese. Cheese, please. This is me after I've watched an episode of New Girl. Cheese, please. Put your cheese on it, please. Throw these back into the oven for another 15 minutes so that everything gets nice and cheesy and bubbly. Although I think from last time I remember Parmesan doesn't really melt. We'll see. These ones are tricky to get out, so I'm gonna put them on a safety pan. Into the oven! They look so good! Yes, 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 yes! It is bubbling! This is so amazing, so good. It smells absolutely fantastic. It's gonna be about 80,000 degrees for at least 30 minutes. So let this bad boy chill out. If you wanna freeze it, you could totally do that. If you wanna keep it in the fridge, have it the next day, you could totally do that too. You're gonna be so glad that you made this bad boy so good. I can't taste test it or I'll burn my face off. But trust me when I tell you, this is fantastic. Gloves are off. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below how you would make this lasagna even more delicious. Can't wait to hear from you guys, and I will see you next time. I'm so good, lasagna!
Lasagna.